banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Kentucky Wildcats and the Tennessee Volunteers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Tennessee started out strong, but limped to the finish line in the SEC last year, going just 4-4. There is work to be done. They did not get extra eligibility for their quarterback, but known as the quarterback whisperer, Josh Heupel looks to rebuild at Tennessee.
And the Wildcats kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Volunteers' offense comes onto the field first today. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes.
Finding some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Solid run on the last play, gives this offense another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
And I know when we talk Josh Heupel offenses at Tennessee, we always talk about tempo and going fast and deep shots down the field. But, David, one thing we also know is that he is committed to running the football. And Bishop, after a phenomenal year, a year ago, running for over 1,000 yards, you know they're going to be balanced, and you know they're going to feature him.
They're going to feature him, they're going to run him a lot, and they're going to run him at a fast pace, right? That's what they've done, and they've been so good at it. It's not just the early ground game that you got to worry about. It's the wear-out factor late. They usually commit to the run game. They committed to Bishop last year. He got over 1,000 yards and looking to improve upon that this year.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Vols have moved it inside the 20. Looking to fire. He's got him. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Bishop. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on second down. Caught! Into the end zone! Touchdown ball!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Wildcats offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. C.J. Baxter, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get...
Runs through a man. He might have space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Wildcats want to move quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Wants to fire on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Really nice play call there by the defensive coordinator as well. He was trying to do something aggressive to stop the momentum of the offense. They looked pretty good on this drive. They were marching the football down the field, but on that critical third down, the D coordinator dials it up, the pass rush at the right time, trusting his guys up front to get it done, and they're able to get the sack.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Both men going for the ball, and it's intercepted. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And that time the defense at third and long, 6 DBs on the field. There's not going to be anywhere to throw the football with that zone coverage. They do a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, David. They break on the ball for the pin.
Yeah, great job forcing the third and long, predictable situation. Like you said, now you got them right where you want them. You practice those situations, all those extra DBs, and they make the big play.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
Well, what you know about Josh Heupel in this offense is they're explosive, and they always seem to have a dude outside at wide receiver. They normally have multiple guys like that. You obviously lose Chris Brazzell, a big-time playmaker, for the Vols. They're going to have to replace that, David, but they've done such a good job recruiting and developing. There's no question in my mind they're going to find guys that can go on the outside and hurt them.
They find those guys with speed, right? And they create so much space in this offense. Now, make no mistake about it. This is a run-first offense, and I love the way they do it, but developing that chemistry out wide, finding their new guys. They found them a year ago quickly. They stepped up.
He's into the open down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting box, and they need to get something together with this possession. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going to take a shot. And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Wildcats will snap it on first and 10. Wants to throw it again. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incomplete. Back to the passing game. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Wants to throw again. He's got the tight end. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Running inside, it's Bishop. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Using his legs, it's Bishop, and they'll knock him down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. Makes the grab, and a nice gain gets it to the 35.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
2nd and 2, and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Back to pass. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
And the Vols send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Back to the ground with the running back. And they're able to get him down. We make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. A quick pass to the left. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got it in the middle, it's Davis. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Got a man, it's Davis. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down. The Vols headed quickly to the line. They just keep firing. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
On 3rd down, here's Baxter. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And
there he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes one. Finds a tight end. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Got enough for the first. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their...
Punt, and he's got room. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. In the red area, it's Bishop. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Volunteer! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So it's an 80-yard drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. On the move at the 30. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. It's Rodriguez. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Punts it out of the air. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Motion from the wide receiver. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Dances away. Timeout taken by Kentucky. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Dodson. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 5 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's Northwestern looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. Let's check in now on some of the other action today as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now over to your game inside Neyland Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Volunteers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Makes a move. This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield after 49. And the Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Under fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The run inside. It's Baxter.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kentucky going quickly. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. Coming out with it, it's Dodson. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Jackson. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
They'll run play action. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway.
Maybe a crease. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Here comes the hurry up.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. This defense had its work cut out for them. When a guy can get out of the pocket like that, it'll be 4th and inches. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Slips one guy, now he's loose. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gilmore. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Now on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got his man on the right. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. They'll run it. It's Baxter. Might have a chance. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Baxter again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Wildcats. Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Running to Green. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the ball's in the hurry-up.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Brought down after a nice gain. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the right. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Vols will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. C.J. Baxter one more time. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll stop things momentarily for an injury on the play. There is a Kentucky Wildcat down. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got a man. It's Staley. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Now the play fake. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. They'll have a 1st down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Handoff, Baxter running left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Under fire. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I think if you're the head coach here, it's a bit of a mixed reaction to your passing attack so far in this game. You've put up a bunch of yards throwing the football. You've lit up the scoreboard, but you've also given up 4 sacks. Pass protection has been a problem so far in this game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. And now, deep in the 4th quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Kentucky right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Pulls it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Wildcats. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this team's belief in their self. I love the way they responded. Listen, you're playing against a ranked team, a perceived better team. You get down early, but you don't quit, Jesse. You keep fighting. Man, they took the lead in this football game. You talk about heart and belief, they got it.
You're absolutely right, David. And that's one of the things this coaching staff is always harping on this team about. You play until there's zeros on the clock. You keep fighting. It doesn't matter how much you get down by. You play the next play, and they slowly but surely have scratched and clawed their way right back into this game.
He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Running inside. It's Bishop. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davis. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
On the ground, it's Bishop. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Trying to move them on the counter. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Unloads quickly. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. And the Vols decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. Really nice gain, gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barnes. There's a little room there. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Bauer. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. With the catch, it's Anderson. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more in the 2-minute mark. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Punt is in the air. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. There he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. The run inside. It's Bishop. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Working that wide receiver screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Bishop. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going for 6. Touchdown ball! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running inside, it's Barnes. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. That's it, fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. As is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. There's a crease. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out and find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it.